Personal initiative bears the same relationship to an individual that a self-starter bears to an automobile. It is the power that starts all action. It is the power that assures completion of anything one begins. Personal initiative is the inner power that starts all action. It is the dynamo that spurs the faculty of your imagination into action and inspires you to finish what you start. Personal initiative is self-motivation. Today's employer usually is yesterday's employee who found opportunity waiting for him at the end of the second mile. Well, Napoleon Hill described it very well there. Its personal initiative is really just self-motivation. So how do you keep yourself motivated? For me, I listen to motivational podcasts and watch motivational YouTube videos or read a motivational book. Anything personal development, self-development, self-help, whatever you want to call it, can be pretty motivational. It's easy for us to get excited and motivated for a moment. The problem is not getting started, but staying started. So that's where these things like the podcast and the YouTube videos and whatever it is, or whatever it is that you like that gets you motivated about whatever it is you're going after as a goal or a target, you've got to keep feeding fuel to the fire. Because if you drift away from that for too long, you'll find that the fire starts to calm down. And it's real easy to fall into that trap where you're just not feeling it anymore. Also, he says, it's the dynamo that spurs the faculty of your imagination into action and inspires you to finish what you start. So, like I said, getting started on something is just the beginning. It's actually finishing what you were working on or what you were striving to attain. But it's maintaining the fire throughout this through different methods. It takes personal initiative to continue when the going gets tough. So we have so many tools today with the internet and everything at the touch of your fingers at your phone. I'm recording this on my phone right now. With everything right there in the palms of our hands, we can get motivated in numerous different ways. So I urge you to use these tools. These are tools that are given to you to be able to stay motivated. If there's somebody that you like or follow, use those guys. Like, they probably have some content that needs to be watched by you. Or they have got a book to read, or they have a podcast, or they got a YouTube channel. Whatever it is, find out whatever it is that you like that really stokes the fire and gets you motivated. I follow Ed Milet, Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins. Haven't done so much of Gary Vee lately, but I still love Gary Vee. Brendan Burchard, Napoleon Hill, of course. I also follow the Empire podcast. If you haven't checked that out, check out Bedros Keuilian. He's got some good content. I also follow Dan Lok, F.U. Money. If you have not read that book, that's a great motivational book if you're into business. Bob Proctor recently got turned on to Mind Valley, which is Vishen Lakhiani. I have not purchased any courses, but I bought his book, and his book is something about extraordinary minds. That's a great book, and that was very motivating. So there's so many things and ways to get motivated within your business, within your relationships, within your health. Like, just go and turn to what you need, whatever it is. Go look it up. Watch something on TV and get motivated. I remember when we were kids, I was a skateboarder, so loved skating, and so I had these VHS tapes. That kind of shows you my age, just how old I am. But we had VHS tapes, and I had this tape, and it had Rodney Mullen on it. So Rodney Mullen, if you've not checked him out, check out some of his TED Talks. He's a street skater. He practically invented street skating, but he's very interesting to listen to. One of my buddies turned me on to him, and love watching Rodney talk. But we used to come home, we'd watch for like 30 minutes, and boy, that just stoked our motivation. We'd go out and skate all day long, like during the summer. We'd skate all day long, and if we got hungry, we'd go home, eat, pop in the tape again, maybe watch a different one, watch 15, 20 minutes, get motivated, go out and skate the rest of the afternoon or the evening. And so sometimes we need to add fuel to our fire. And in order to do that, we got to find sources that are going to allow us to do that. It may be going to a seminar. You may need to go to a seminar to get excited about your life again, get excited about your business again. Whatever it is, find it, download it, get excited, get the fire burning back in your belly, get out there, use your personal initiative. This is something that you're going to call on whether times are good or times are bad. Sometimes being comfortable can be a problem. It's good is the enemy of great. So it could be that you haven't had a fire in your belly for a while because you're comfortable. But it's not where you envisioned yourself being. So if you're not where you want to be right now, you got to have the personal initiative to get where you want to go. And in order to do that, we got to stay stoked. We got to stay pumped up and enthusiastic about our lives and about our careers. So find somebody that you love, find somebody you follow, find somebody out there, because there is somebody for you who's doing whatever it is you love that can really get you motivated again. So go get motivated, have the personal initiative, get started, stay started, and go make money.